Looks like the third quarter, GG, what happened there?
No, we forgot how to play how we had been playing. You know, we came out of halftime, third quarter, but nevertheless we managed to get the game back under control until the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. You know, we got to grow up. Our team has to grow up fast. You know, we pound the ball too much. I get the simplest offense that you can run. You just move it to a spot and move to the next spot. But for whatever reason, we're trying to make the play ourselves. The defense is set looking at the basketball. You know, we're making little minimal mistakes down the stretch. You know, both sides of the ball, offense or defense. We're making those little mistakes that's hurting you in a ball game, in a post-ball game on the road. You can't make those kind of mistakes. This team or any team is going to capitalize when you make those kind of mistakes. We're +2 at one point in the fourth quarter. All we have to do is massage the ball, make them guard us. They try to take a fall-away jump shot, and they get a fast break. And now numbers are against us. So little things like that. I understand that our team is in a growing session, but they got to get at some point move their thinking to thinking the game all the way through.
First quarter and first half, you had Love under control pretty well. Then all of a sudden he...
Well, you know, I think penetration opened opportunities for him. If you open him up to the glass, he's going to make plays there. The penetration by Rubio and Rittenauer coming off real fast, force defense to react, which is what we got to get our guys. Come off pick and rolls very fast, and you force the defense to help. And then you make the easy plays to guys making all of the shots. We probably shot out one of our best games tonight, at least from 40% or plus, and yet we still couldn't close the game out because we turned the ball at a critical moment of the game.
Coach, it looked like that second quarter when you got behind, you kind of allowed them to kind of sort it out on their own. What did they do then that they couldn't keep doing later in the game?
The tempo picked up. And plus, it was a different lineup on the floor at the time, and the tempo picked up in the game. We moved the basketball. We made extra passes. And I think that was got us back in the game. I felt that group on the floor provided the necessary energy and the ability to move the basketball. And then we got stagnant again. We got real stagnant with the basketball. Ball stayed on one side too long and didn't move it. And we got to get this team, and I got to get this team to not try to do it on their own. They're used to doing it on their own when they got to make it a team effort. And we can get to that point, we'll be okay.
Are you at the point where you would consider lineup changes at all?
Yeah, I'm at that point now because I can't keep waiting for guys to play great and play good because the season's too short. You get out of the hunt pretty quick. So this is a long flight back, and I got a lot of thinking to do, and I got to do something because right now this is not working for our basketball team.
You were dominant on the boards in the first half. Got a lot of second chance points. Were they doing anything different in the second half that they were doing in the first?
Well, our group of the Wolves.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, we energy. We attacked the glass. We did what was necessary to help you win, be in a winning position. And then simply you got away from it, you got tired, or whatever the reasons were. We didn't do those things in the second half. And, the Wolves got on the run, made some big shots. We turned the ball over. So now you're giving them buckets and you turn the basketball over.
Did you feel like legs were a factor in the fourth quarter at all, being on the end of the
No,
road?
you know, these are young pros. You know, they shouldn't be tired from anything right now. It could be a factor, but you know, we had control of the game with tired legs last game on the road trip. We had to focus and close the game out the right way. You know, now having someone that can direct the team when they're on the floor and settle us down. We're missing that veteran leadership. You know, that's plain and simple. We're missing the leadership on the floor. You know, you like to have your defense near your bench in the second half, but you almost have to get your offense there because you have to be the one calling out and directing guys plays to get us into things. So it's a process. It's a tough process for us, but we're going to keep pushing forward and get it turned around.
You know, you're two starting guards and didn't have the best shooting night. What does that just do? What are you looking for when that happens?
Your best players got to play well. On the road, at home, they have to play well. They can't have bad nights. They can't have shooting nights the way they shoot. Both of them had the ability to get to the basket. Both of them had the ability to make plays for other people. So they got to have good games all around. You know, we can't have Marcus kind of still working himself back in. He's still limited to what he's been able to do because he has to play. He's still trying to work himself back into it. But again, it's the first time he's in this role that he's in right now where he has to know that the defense is focusing on him initially. So he has to get rid of the ball and get it back and be a player.
And how was DeMarcus just feeling? I mean, the trip with the cold and all that.
I thought he was playing a strong game tonight. I thought he was active. I thought he was playing through everything. Much better from a cold standpoint. You know, so I thought he would have had a pretty good game and was playing a good game. You know, then he got slapped across the eye. But other than that, I thought what he was doing in the game was good. But what our perimeter players were doing were not good. You know, they were doing some things that was not going to help you win. It's not going to help you win at any level, and that we have to correct.
Thanks, Coach.